I was sporadically getting back to work and leading a productive life, and then 6 or 8 months down the road, I'd go on a binge, and the addiction would take over.
Before United Way, I was attending high school, and I was on the verge of flunking out, just giving up completely because of the responsibilities I've had of living on my own.
I was born in Nairobi, Kenya, and we made a decision that the security and other lifestyle issues were becoming a problem in Kenya, and that we really needed to move on.
Day 12, my sister was being born. At my house, things weren't always great. Decided to leave on my own, took off, and then everything started spiraling downhill from there. Jail, juvie, always getting caught with drugs, violence, and that was life until I came here.
If you're living in York Region, you only have to look over your shoulder to see someone who is directly benefiting from a United Way of York Region funded program. From supporting single parents and individuals with developmental challenges to abused women and newcomers, United Way of York Region is helping 1 in 3 people get the help they need. United Way of York Region supports 100 programs delivered by 39 member agencies in the region, focusing on 5 priority areas. Supporting those who have mental health challenges, providing services for newcomers and immigrants, preventing domestic violence and abuse, addressing issues of affordable housing and homelessness, and promoting literacy.
I came back to Keswick, stay away from all the trouble and get away, and I heard that my family told me that there's a learning center here. The GED was a big thing to show you. If you can get this, you can get the good job, you can move forward with life and not have to look back.
United Way is a way for people to improve their lives. Without the United Way funding the Blue Door shelters and some of their programs that they have, I wouldn't have benefited from being able to come to the Blue Door shelter. That's the bottom line. I think that they not only met our needs as far as giving us a roof over our heads, but they also gave me the courage and the hope that I could find affordable housing.
From 2001 to 2006, the number of people living in poverty and living with a disability rose by 55%. The number of lone single-parent families by 35%. This is why the United Way of York Region is working to create opportunities for a better life for everyone. We've come to understand that meeting urgent needs alone is not enough, and we're working to address the conditions that created social challenges in the first place. Identifying important social issues impacting communities is just one aspect of the important work United Way of York Region is striving to carry out. Bringing people together is another. From our thousands of donors to our dedicated volunteers, each and every one is working together to find solutions for today's urgent needs and chronic social challenges.
I was at the Sikh temple, and the name of United Way came up, and they mentioned to me that I should go and visit United Way York Region, see what opportunities were there, and see if I could volunteer. It is the only organization that I'm aware of which actually does its own research and community development, trying to outline its priorities. I think it's an organization with a vision, and it definitely makes a difference to the immigrants.
I was introduced to Pathways of York Region, which is one of the agencies that is partially funded by United Way. It straightened out my idea of the difference between being an adult and having responsibilities, because a 14-year-old can have adult-like responsibilities, but in terms of your mindset, you're not there yet in terms of handling those responsibilities. So it structured me.
Thanks to United Way, I'm going to obtain my life back.
At United Way of York Region, we know that compassion changes everything. Whether it's the unemployed mother or father who gains the tools to access work, the troubled teen who will choose school over dropping out, or the newcomer who receives settlement support. United Way of York Region is about giving people opportunities for a better life. We're also about getting to the cause of many social issues that create our community's greatest challenges. We at United Way of York Region are about bringing people together, creating partnerships, and effecting positive, long-term change. And we're bringing people together from all over the region. Wherever you call home, we hope you'll join us, because in everything we are, in everything we do, united, we can build a better life for everyone.